Hello, welcome to Collectibles, and today we're looking at the 1/6 scale Hot Toys DX18 Darth Maul. No, we're not going shopping because the mall is coming to us. I hope you enjoyed that one. First off, Pop Collectibles, all your day one pre-orders, all your stuff you need to get it day one, Pop Collectibles. And if you're in the States, use EZCZ for 5% off your checkout order on collectorzone.com, as well as Big Bad Toy Store. All those links are down below for you, just waiting. And here we have the box of the DX18. Now, this is the typical dictated Lucasfilm box, but as some of you may know already, it's just a sleeve. Now, it's kind of a little late, I know. But when I got this figure in, I had it from Sideshow, so that explains that. I mean, it's a little late, so what? You still watch my reviews, right? For me, right? You love me. Anyway, here it is, DX18, the real box. That is just a slipcover. Darth Maul. It is absolutely malicious from the looks of it. As you can see the side of it, Disney, no. And then towards the back, we have this more of the little art stuff going on. It gets messed up so easy within just the packing alone. So that's a little bit of an issue. And at the side, we have Star Wars. And then at the bottom, Star Wars. And at the top, you're never going to guess it, Star Wars. And pulling this thing out, as we can see, hopefully it doesn't flop out. Please don't, please don't. Oh, it's not. We have the innards of the box. So here that is. What this is, it's kind of weird because I never watched the unboxings for Maul, right? Hot Toys decided to give us a keychain for the Crimson Dawn emblem. I mean, it's kind of cool, I guess. It has a little Darth Maul DX18 stuff, information on the back. I'm not going to say I hate it. I'm not going to say I love it because it's not something I collect or go for. But sure. But anyway, opening it up, you have where the figure would be, and then it has a bunch of stuff that, you know, the figure holds and stuff like that. Multiple hands, as we know. I'm going to let you look at them here because that's just the hands it comes with. Not going to go through too importantly on the hands. I left the hands in there because it's typical hands. I'm used to all these Jedi Sith hands. You have the LED lit up saber through the dismemberment of the hand and all that stuff, and then you have the little blades for the hilt inside. Those things I did leave inside because that's stuff we're fully aware of because we're going to get into the figure. And here's the figure itself. You know, for as much as the box was and all of that unboxing, there's not much to them really. This accessory did come in the box separately. You can just put it around his neck. You have some holograms, a chair, his lightsaber hilt, and a base. And of course they had the dynamic stick stand claw thing for the base, but I left it in the box because we all know what that is. Not much. I'm not bashing it, but I'm just gonna say not much. So let's go ahead and go over some of the accessories, right? So here is the I guess hologram Maul, which I mean isn't bad, isn't great either because I don't really care for holograms anymore. They're kind of just like whatever. Nothing special, just a usual hologram. Him sitting on a damn chair, being all cool and badass like. So there's that. And here's Kira, her hologram, which is very nice too. She does have this little peg, obviously left from the mold or something, still pegged into her. I'm not sure. I may just cut that off. It's fine. Nothing to complain about on the quality control. That's not a big deal at all. This is completely not a big deal to me. But nice back end. I like Kira. Nice hologram. Nice hologram. Here we have the lightsaber hilt, which is the nice dual-bladed lightsaber hilt. I plan to have this not lit because my other Darth Maul had him lit and it looks lit. So there's that if you want to see. It's very Crimson Dawn-y type-ish. So take what you want with it. Does this come off? It looks like it comes off. It doesn't come off, but it looks pretty cool. I'd like to have him holding this. And then we have the chair, which I thought this was actually fabric, and I'm like, is it fabric? And I kept pushing it and trying to, you know, like mess with it and be like, is it cushiony? It has like butt cushions. It's kind of formed right there so he can sit on it well. And I like it, but it's not. It's made out of some vinyl material. This is like a cheap plastic, and it's been weathered. But other than that, it's not badly weathered or like looks bad. It looks really good. So with that being said, that's kind of cool. It looks like a real fabric, but it's not. And as you can see, that's where his ass cheeks would go. He's a fat, thick boy because he has mechanic butt. And then we have the figure itself, which isn't too, like, whoa, wow. It's not one of those figures. For me, rather, I did anticipate this guy a lot because I do love the Darth Maul from the Solo version, because to me it was the ultimate Maul between him, being like between his badassness and such, I would say. But here we go on the head sculpt. Very nice head sculpt. Obviously, this is the version where you can move his. I'm sorry, I'm moving camera too much. The version where you can move his eyeballs independently. It does come with that little mechanism that you can move his eyeballs independently on the inside. Might as well go ahead and go through it on the might as well, or here, what am I talking about? Hey, how you doing? But here it is. I'm gonna stick my finger in there and start playing with his dooley dallies. Oh, it is tight at times. But all in all, there's the head sculpt. I'm gonna stop messing around with him before I break it. But there it is. Nice looking head sculpt, as we know. It does have, it's not all the way black on the black parts. As you can see, it's a little bit of hue red. Maybe that's his tattoos getting older. Maybe that's showing his age. Does he still have his earring? Yes, he still has his earring. But other than that, the horns are a little bit bigger from the Phantom Menace version. So very nice looking one right here. Very nice. Obviously the magnetic head method where it just bloop, scoots back on, which is totally fine. I don't have an issue with it. But it don't have no neck articulation at all. Like, it doesn't have his neck articulation at all. Oh my god, that eyeball. I'm sorry, Darth Maul. Your eyeball. Working our way down, we go through his chest, which does have the tattoos on the underside of his robes and stuff. That's a cool little thing. We did see that and do have it coming with the Clone Wars Darth Maul. Oh, the Crimson Tide. Crimson Tide. Oh my god, why did I say that? Crimson Tide. Alabama. But we have the Crimson Dawn necklace that Darth Maul wears, which is very nicely metallically painted gold and very nice. I like it. Now this whole suit, I'm kind of gonna look at it all weird because it's filled with pleather. As you can see, it's all kinds of pleather. This kind of pleather is very scary because it's the very thin ones that flake easy. So these things flake really easy. I've seen them in minor weather issues that it just flakes easy. But what can we do? I mean, we're going to complain, or we're just going to collect? I'd prefer to collect and stop complaining. Now, these robes do have the little wire inside of them on the edges, so you can pose to whatever, you know, looks you want to give him. Give him that little Imperial samurai look. But here we move down to his side. As you can see, nice looking arms right there. Nice tailoring. All black on black. Looking all good and sexy. Nice thick robes everywhere. These robes are wired and stuff like that, so you're going to get nice articulation if you want to have them in dynamic poses. And then we work our way down to the robot legs, which these legs are cool. I really like these legs because these legs offer the look that we didn't get in the Clone Wars Maul, because the Clone Wars Maul is an animated version and it makes it all choppy and blocky. Now, as you can see, these legs are just absolutely sick. They're absolutely sick. I mean, how could you not love the detail and attention given to this piece right here? It's just beautiful when you're just sitting there looking at it. And this guy does have full nice swivel, which swivel is important to a foot because that's what the pose is resting on, you know? And you do have toe articulation, which is awesome because toes articulate. I love it. And then you have nice ratcheted joints. at the feet. So ratchety, love this goodness. And you have these little micro wires going throughout, which just adds to the fun of Maul's whole rig design. As you can see, like a hydraulic system going through the back of his foot. And that's pretty cool. I mean, that's lovely. I love this stuff going on. It's just all kinds of fun. Who doesn't like that stuff? And here's the base for Darth Maul, which is not on the crazy good looking side of things. It is kind of boring. It looks like the Matrix Neo base, but I could be getting wrong. I don't know. This green gives me more of that Matrix base look, which is whatever. It's fine. It's cool. And then as we're moving up, we can see Maul with his hoodie up. You can put the hoodie up. There's wires in it. You can form it to him and however which way you want. So that won't be an issue for you guys, but not much to say on this guy besides of whatever he has. Arms are not ratcheted though. The arms are double jointed, non-ratcheted joints. He's free of movement. I mean, this guy is free of movement. This does not have a fat suit, so it's really good. I mean, I don't have nothing to complain about the articulation either, because it's nothing hinderage. I mean, you have complete goodness out of the arms. Now, the only thing when I do complain about is his neck, because this dude literally has no neck movement. Oh, barely a swivel at the waist too. It's kind of hard to crunch, but he does crunch. He does go there. But man, it barely crunches. It does go, but it barely gets there. It's like I don't have much to say about this guy. He didn't really come with much, really. He kind of just a base, some holograms, a chair, and that's it. Yeah, he's Darth Maul. He doesn't come with much, but I expected a lot more. I don't know. Maybe that's me. Maybe I'm expecting too much. I think it's an okay release. But as far as Darth Mauls go, I think this is the ultimate Maul, and I can't let that, like feeling make me give him a better rating, I guess you would say. So let's go ahead and try putting him. I want to try putting him on the chair. I want to see how well he sits. This is going to be real time, so you can see articulating his legs. Oh my god, it's pretty scary. So let's go ahead and put him on the chair. My boy looks kind of scrawny up under the legs, but let's see. Let's move this a little bit down. He sits okay. I'm gonna give him that. He sits kind of okay. I want to have him on a pose where he's kind of holding his lightsaber and just like you idiot kind of a look. So let's see. Maybe we can get it. I mean, you get the idea. It looks like it can be done. So that's not to worry. It looks like it can be done. These robes may be getting in the way a little bit, but they do fold with the metal materials inside. Yeah. So it's posable. It's possible to do the whole sitting down look. Obviously, right there he is. Not bad at all. I'd say he looks good sitting down, kind of. But Maul is a crazy guy. He's always going to be jumping around doing something. And there he is. Look at that. Look at that with googly eye. Head sculpt is good. I'm not sure. Is mine... I don't know if you guys can see this. I'm going to point out with my stick of beef jerky right here. As you can see, around his eyes, it's kind of reddish. Around his nose, it's reddish where it's solid black. Is that how it's supposed to be? I don't know, because on my Phantom Menace Maul, that dude's solid black where he's supposed to be solid black, but look at the horns and stuff. The attention to detail on the horns is nice, because we like to be horny. I like it. It's sharp, don't hurt yourself. But look at that. Look at these horns. They look like actual horns. Like he's been growing some horns. Working with Kira, he's been getting a little bit hornier. Technically, that's not sexual because it's technically what he is. He's a hornier guy. But anyway, I don't know how to rate this guy. Where should I put you? I'm not saying, hey, this guy's like sucky. I'm not. I mean, it is what it is. It's Darth Maul. He comes with accessories. He comes with. It's fine. So where do I put you at, Maul? Where do I put you at? I want to give this guy. I'm gonna give him an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 because he's a little bit lackluster. I don't know why I feel a little bit lackluster about him. And then another thing being that if it is supposed to be like that, fine, but it doesn't look right to me. It's kind of like bleeding red through his face where it's supposed to be black, you know? He does come with an efficient number of hands. He comes with his blade hilts and so on, his claw that allows him to do dynamic poses, which is fine. I don't know if I'm gonna keep liking these big ginormous bases because they suck when putting them into the detolfs. It's kind of a bit of an issue, I would say. But other than that, I'm gonna give this guy an 8 out of 10. So I hope you agree with me. Maybe help me out on what he comes with and stuff like that, or if it's supposed to be kind of like a shade of red. I haven't seen that on anyone else's, but there he is. I hope you guys like what you saw here in Easy Company Collectibles. Make sure you like the videos. Liking these videos help me out and helps the channel. That's a way to give for free. Liking the videos, and stay tuned for more. Stay tuned for more Maul because we go shopping all the time. More. I like your diamonds in the sky. Okay, I'll stop. Okay, bye guys. Bye.